Okay, so let's try that again, shall we? Hopefully with less lag. Alright, let me know if you guys are all in here, ready to rock and roll. Hopefully things will be less slow this time. I don't know what was causing the slowness before. Yeah, can you make a note in the clerk so that they know what they need to do? Probably refresh and junk. What is? It's like a scarf, but I was trying to figure out Boss's outfit here. Kelly, come back! A jacket? Welcome back! Thursday, December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's the same tired thing. Oh, yes! Just gotta... Yes. I make a gesture with my hands to stimulate her hair. Jill. Oh, sorry, wrong part. Down here. I forgot my it's set to the game, not to the area. The cool show, cool, my favorite show. Now it was more. There she was, Alma. Ah, Leonidas. Does no one call you by your actual name, Gil? Because I appreciate it if so. A white bar at the top of the screen. Really? There shouldn't be. Give me a sec. Is this the one I had for Valhalla? No. Hold up. That fix it? And if not, let me do one more in. Wait. Oops. There we go. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Pump up the jams! Oh, yeah! Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, what was that? Oh, just something they made me say back at instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. I would imagine these are all songs made for the game. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. To I assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see your name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yup, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had a breakup with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. Call it like it is. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? I'm still getting lag, and I don't know why, and I apologize. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss. The one filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? Busted! So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it on. Oops. Oh wait, no, we need that too, so it's fine. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who was Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out, he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer. Or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those! He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. I just wanted to know what he roleplays. Like, I need to know. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see? Well, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal. Most of the time, you're still getting to know him. I don't know, it kind of sounds like he roleplays as a hippie, but I'm like... I mean, this is the future, maybe it's like a historical reenactment. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever. I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy! People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing their perfume with yours, or mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, letting them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. This still sounds like a cat! Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh. Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. Promo drinks. Have we made a bloom light? I think we have. Are all of the promo drinks bland? No, not all of them. Whose cat would protect them? I don't know. I mean, I have seen those stories of, like, the cats, you know, like, running off and, like, fighting off a dog, you know, stuff like that. We did it, I know we did it in Star for somebody. We did, I think it might have been for imaginary, the one we were imagining, our imaginary friend. I think. We did, I feel like we did one for somebody. Anyway. Let's do it. Anna. I couldn't remember if it was, oh, that's right, it was Anna because it was anagram. I couldn't remember if it was just Anna or if it was Anna, so I didn't want to call her by name. What if I get this lady, like, crazy drunk? What if I give her, like, a large one? Would she be... She probably would be opposed. I want to make that perfect tips. What did I do wrong? Oh no, I only put 3! Who's 3? Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read. They lifted the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a brandtini. A brandtini. Then something like a cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines. As a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? Well, that's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared for just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when the idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity, watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. Boogeyman! So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me. And it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. My foot's asleep! Wake up! This is the worst. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah. I've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, you've been... Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, I do have on jingly socks. At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Don't say that with a smile on your face! Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Yeah, it's my festive socks. I think I've had these since I was little. Sorry. Just about awake. No, Obi's was actually laying on the, O'Brien's cat bed. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you are like too nonchalantly. It's no fun. I'm all about that skinship. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. You know, Anna said that too. That it's hard, it would make it hard to tease. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big brandini. Finally, that's the element I know. Big brandini! Ah, beans. There's not much booze in this one, you know, relative to all the other ingredients. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. Well, actually... I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about a hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar! Ow! Oh man, I thought you were gonna be Dorothy, but no, Dorothy's pink. You were more of a red. That was more of a red, wasn't it? This is the most disappointed I've ever been. You're not a weird sex robot. You're not a weird sex robot at all. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. Who is he talking? They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Did you just get punched in the gut by somebody? Alma punch you in the gut? Oh yeah, that's right! She did have a robot hand. I guess I just thought it was like a weird glove. Do you normally treat people that way? Did you hit on her? Or like do some other inappropriate thing? You deserved that punch. Oh, that must be what the sugar thing was. It was him talking to her. And getting wailed on. I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not a part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business for a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and he already has the usual drink. It is nice that he's come back, for as much as he ragged on it. He's come back for like 3 days in a row, which is kind of nice. I mean, he's not the best person, but it is kind of neat seeing people change their opinion of the bar. Spike it? By spike it, do you mean spit in it? Because I'll spit in his beer. No, I would never do that. The food service worker in me would never allow such a thing. Also, I'm just too... I can't be that spiteful to someone. Spike it on the floor! Yeah! Like that... Oh God, what was it that one dog ordered, and then they took it and just smashed it on the ground? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The usual. All of the dogs were really good. I can't wait. I hope we get to see more dogs. Not as good as Moon Dog, but still pretty good. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to cinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I don't remember which one each one was. I remember names and I remember things, but I don't remember them together as a unit in most cases. Except that Poop Eater was the one that was warning me about the dog sitting on top of the sink. I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find when the stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah. That big-titted Lulum was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? Mr. Donovan, I don't have anything to tell you. I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think Lilim have nipples? I mean, there's a Lilim you could ask this question, but she's not here right now. I thought you were her. I got really excited, but no. Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilim chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a Lilim look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Mr. Donovan, that's offensive. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of the group called the Harbingers? Or Harbingers? Excuse me. The Harbingers, I don't know what they are. It's like a ominous delivery service. The Harbingers. Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, and even better makeshift toilet paper. It feels like it should be like, you know, Harbingers. I don't know, man. But you get me. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard of them about them somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they approve of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see. I think. I know, right? Anyway, alright kid. Give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. So I wonder if that means we'll see our White Knight girl today or tomorrow. I probably need to make a big one for him. Yeah, say! See? Say. 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 Bleed Jane! Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is that true? Or is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced with 10 enraged grizzly bears, she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggested she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Donna, thank you for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. There she is! There she is! Ready Girl Best Boss is pretty great. Yeah! Just put Love the Druggers on loop forever. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? No, we have to save the bar! I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. Best boss! If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Oh yeah, that's right. The one who took the flying potion. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion then threw himself off a building. Ah yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gale will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? That's true. He was flipping out earlier about not wanting to go back to Hong Kong. And someone recognized him with regards to protests. And he was like, haha, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. It's weird, like it should be shuffling, but I feel like it shuffled to the same ones as it did last time. No. Hi, Cosmo! Yes, sir! You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Oh! What's up, drill hair? I saw you on... You're in one of the portraits during the thing. I like your spinny eyeball. And your cat ears. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh God. What is Say planning now? Oh my goodness, are you the one the friend that Say was talking about? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. That'd be a piano woman. There you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know, Say, Miss... I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Double stars! Yeah, it's kinda strange. Because it doesn't look like it's turning into curls right here, but it clearly does I don't know. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes. Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh God. So she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmet's been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Mickey's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday just before the concert. Really? Okay, so this is... I sort of had the feeling... I got this impression that the two talking on the message board about wanting to confess and all that junk during the concert. I thought to myself, wouldn't that be great if that was Say and her friend she talked about? And I'm still thinking about that. Really? Especially now because she's clearly very excited about this. Even though she's trying to hide it. She did? Nice save. Look how cool she looks now. Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, the Starlight signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Oh, a star pierces the dark! How fitting for talking with Stella and talking about, Mickey and her star-like signature. Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was say? Yes, your love is a drug, cause she bought it, cause she was, I was actually gonna switch to it. Oh, nice, came up on the, I assumed that she bought it, you know, the reason that Jill wanted to buy it so bad was because of the chat they had. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Interesting, Stella. Are you just trying to, like, humble brag about your knowledge about drinks and their history? Is that what this is? This one I don't recognize off the top of my head. And I guess I could just roll through it real quick. Come on. Crap! If it doesn't say in the description, then how am I supposed to know? Oh, that's right. God, I've slept since then. What one was it? Let's see. You know what? I almost said Piano Man, but then I was like, no, because I didn't remember the description including it. But that was what I thought. Good job, me. She likes the dim piano drinks. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? Well, I'm trying to remember the conversation that brought up the Piano Man bit, but all I can remember is the talk about I can't even put my finger on it. But yeah, I remember the story was goofy, whatever it was. It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease, or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So, it had to be done. Otherwise, I would have died shortly after birth. I am very interested in this whole process, because I talked about cat boomers the other day, too. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you keep them stored, their design... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all! Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah! I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. Man, Jill, I get you. I don't really care about alcohol, but I'm interested in the preparation and the colors and the bottles and all of that stuff. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless I'm with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. What? You were stuck in rush hour traffic, and you climbed down a What? Okay, I guess Jill's going to ask the question. Climb down? Took an air cab. Ah. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. I want to know what happens if you botch both of them. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 French weavers, then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. Are you gonna put 2 straws in it and drink it like a milkshake at a frickin' diner? Oops. Two fringe weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Did you already forget that? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. I don't know how you didn't make that connection. Okay, whatever, say. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey! So this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that Boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, are you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but... I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. See if my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, Say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye! She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? I forgot how Boss got it off. Bacon. Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how something has absorbed the smell of what they're nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all the stuff about tensions growing in the anarchist group trying to span the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving on to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. Man, the future's kind of like the present, huh? What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs to relay some information from the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, "You're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message. But it's his intention that counts." Oh. The Dorothy. Finally! The Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing the other clients. Oh, come on! You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes! Thank you! Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. All right. 2 blue fairies are due. Due blue. Do we booze these drinks? I say we booze these drinks. I did clap my hands together, yes. With them off-center to the side, so it was kind of like right by my face. Or right, over my heart. Two whole booze! 2 whole booze. I mean, I could just go wild with it, but I shouldn't. Oh no, but I've already made the drinks! I'll go wild next time I get the chance to go wild. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. Say I already had a drink with like 9, so... See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why didn't you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you You have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. You're having a rough night, aren't you, Gil? What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. I almost said simple to a fruit. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is of one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you that ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looks like a humanoid mat. Humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy. But I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB-069. Nice, with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Realta Industries. A model designed to shoot classified bullets from its fingertips. Dang, Seg, it's cool that you can just pick up on this sort of thing. So? Clause G of the Article 7... Let me try that again. Clause G of Article 17 of the Augmentations and Modification Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though. Why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly. And this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. Tips are a little longer to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Say, you're so cool! Well, I've gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, one's a self-offense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. cute. They would have put my mind in a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. I love her sort of puffed up, defensive face about that. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all that. Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a little surreal. It's a bit surreal to hear that from the little one. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Who hurt you, Jill? Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was just making this stuff up on the fly. Oh, that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be frustrated at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky! Dorothy's so good. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy! Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss. This might seem random, but... do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then... the visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday. The time your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Or the many times. Excuse me, the many times your foot gets stuck. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Buzz is really good. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Everything will turn out alright in the end. Don't worry. Hooray! Happy not birthday! Oh yeah, that's right, the Alice Rabbit thing. Oh, this is the same one from last time. Hang on. Oh, I guess this is the only one with news, so it's got the little thingy. Crime rate up 5% this month. Scared? A bit. Crime up 5% this month. Crime is up 5% this month, officially making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though the recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of the personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families. It's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, so there's no solution in sight. This Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. It could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. Alice Rabbit might be a Killer Mickey fan. And who isn't? Oh crap! They're messing with forces they can't grasp. Or it's a ruse. Everyone loves Kira Mickey, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering what's my proof for all this, or for this not-so-wacky theory, and well, keep reading if you want to know. Attack pattern. This is an easy one. I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. Ooh! That makes the second time you've got, she's gotten this treatment. Colors are interesting. You won't believe this shocking Kira Mickey secret! Today we'll take a look at one of the most popular acts of our time. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss the exclusive interview, only on the Augmented Eye! Oh. Why don't we get to see all the good Mickey stuff? Alright. I think we're doing pretty good here. Should we buy a Christmas tree? Oh yeah, well, but Jill's already content right now, so. Oh, actually, no, we can keep going for a bit. Good evening. Hello. Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really? Sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well... See? Sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know. It's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more... Gunshots give more echo! Gumshots. I can talk real good, like, gunshots give more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers? Yep, a couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Mega Christmas firecrackers. Oh, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey! Time to mix jinx and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Look at this guy! Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah. Now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Chill. Nothing at all? Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender. Not having any info I need. 1.5 cups of ramen. First of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Oh, first of all, why assume that I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Well, And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly? Yeah, well... Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You could do almost nothing with $80. It's not even enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently giving the info you need? Just laying into this guy! Wait, of course. You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe not. Okay then, get me a drink, but keep it under $80. What can you buy with $80? Aren't they bottled drinks? Oh no, they're $500. A gut punch! Alright, gut punch it is. Sorry I can't go under 80. You're not getting any change back for this. Max booze. That's right. I did promise that I would put in a lot of I would go wild with it this time. Whenever there was optional. Here. Okay then, do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said... Maybe, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You're the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So, I need to spend more? I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing, and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order is right, isn't it? I guess. So, why are you looking for that girl, Mr. Vondelay? Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. So, I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not? She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for who's ever resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So, who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got a letter with the instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with the local goings-on. Well, let's see. Sorry, I can't think of anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least, not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it. What kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the streets? What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some sort of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have... And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Simple enough. A simple temple. I'm sad that he's leaving before we can get to see the effects of giving him so much booze. Presumably. Here. Okay then. This is going to be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard about is a girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. Oh yeah, I saw that on the news, on the newsfeed website thing. And that whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at the bank today, no, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? It appeared in the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name the Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So you're either one of them, or somebody in the know told you about it. Wow, he can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually. Really? I wonder if he'll notice the glass the idols find. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but guess not. Did he talk about anything interesting? Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple days ago. Dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess. I see. That's... Gunshot! It's a backfire! Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on! That's not even close! It was definitely more like an explosion explosion of some kind. No, you clearly hear the clashing of metal. The first time I heard it, I thought it was something falling too. So I get you, Art. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening. I heard there were some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict there. Which means gunshots! If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Hope nobody tries to rob our bar. Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really. I just have different needs. But there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please, come again. Gangs, then? Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. What is up with you? He left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Well, I'm Stimmington! Giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7! Well, this is great, thanks. Hey kids, wanna die? Who danger you here? Bathroom time and naughty moments available only to premium users. Did I miss bath time? Moon! There's a dog in this room. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now! It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chance Escapades! Yeah, it's pretty great. It's very good. I love it. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Petty. Hello, fellow youngsters. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of the VR experience modeled after yours truly. Excuse. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap-hole bar that smells like dog urine. I want Danger You to leave. Excuse me. But no matter. Tonight, I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey, you! Where's the bartender? I made a short-haired Shrimp Chan. Oh, I guess she does have long locks there, you're right. I still can't get over bar dog. You're talking to her. Very funny. Where is he really? Right here. Right in front of you. Hey, you! The pretty boy over there! Where's the bartender? Damn, Streaming Chan! You what your escapade for tonight is? Getting your face wailed on. Your escapade for tonight is cruising for a bruising. You're looking at him. No way! No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? Boo! No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two, dressed like fucking waiters, are the bartenders here? Less talking, more stripping. Yup. Seems that way. Is that a problem? Of course it's a problem! Friday nights are peak viewing hours! Ugh. I need something sexier and enticing to keep them entertained! Or keep them interested, excuse me. I saw interested and enticing and mushed them together. Boo boo! Oh well, there's an easy solution to that! Are you taking your clothes off in here? There is. Yeah, just take your top off! Yes, yes, yes! You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Ah, everyone's laughing! Also, that's rude. Even if you're flat, you should wear, even flat people wear bras. Is that piercing glare a no? Come on! One of us is gonna have to take off their top. Oh, take off, wait. One of us is gonna have to take off their top off. And it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. And it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. That's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they want to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know! Give me a drink! A big one! The nastiest one you can think of! Hello? Service here, Wow, it's like my brain shut down. Sure. The bloom light sounds pretty bad. I could just give her a gut punch and just fill it super full of booze. What say you, gang? You wanted me to do it? Alright, I'll do it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. That's as much as it'll let me put in there. Aged and mixed. Here. Oh, I just noticed the camera up on top of your head. Alright then! Cheers! I don't think you should chug it down so quickly. It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yup. See, it's actually what being punched in the gut feels like. That's why I call it that. Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. Yeah! Anime was a mistake. That's gonna be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safer Toy Company. And it's a company run completely by dogs. Really? This place was completely overrun by corgis. Wait! Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah. Wow, awesome! Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you, trust me. What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. That perfume chauvinistic bastard? Huh. There's that word again. Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What did they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one who interviewed me was a small and beat girl with glasses. She seemed a little bitter though. A little bit bitter though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there? Huh? Sure. This signature! Is this Keira Ricky's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Get out! Really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something? Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've actually tried to get a meeting with her and she's actually seemed willing, but she's always busy. Very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it! I knew she was nice! Her passion shows in her concerts, you know? She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark! I have myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day. At $99 a month, go premium now! That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? No. Pretty please. No. Pretty pooper. Not the bees! At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a pass with the KGB. Kill! Kill! Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? This man! Are you gonna order anything else? What? Oh, yeah. The whole getting wasted thing. I have a drink called the Bad Touch. Give me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch. Coming right up. Big and bad. It's too bad the streamer commentators don't talk about us. It'd be funny to hear their thoughts on Jill. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive, Brian. I could pour in a bit if that's what you want. Oh crap, I should probably go to bed too. I wonder, how far are we from the save point? Maury, are we close? No, not that. With such a dirty name, it feels like a drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be a thick white liquid. That would skyrocket the waters at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that? Nope. Then I'll have to make do with condensed milk when I get home. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShineFinger.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of a VR experience with a model based on moi. What's the deal with that VR experience? Well, a fan made an NND model of me. Oh my god. NND. When Shiny Finger asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. Like Miku Miku Dance, but future. We in too deep. I wonder what the N stand for proper. I mean, assuming it isn't, you know, actually MoonTube. What they mean by NND. He got money for polishing the model a lot more. I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership and a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's an ND? Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh, good! I was hoping it would actually just still be just Niku. Great, thank you. Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance! I asked for a reason. Well, it's music videos with 3D models. God, I can't. Everything is a cycle. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. Yeah, streaming chat is yeah. To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people. But they're still here, you know. She loves us. She really loves us. Sure, they're behind screens and somewhere, and sometimes on the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of these viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here, visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts. That's true, I guess. So tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? It's not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? Nah. A religious vow? A what? Hi, Obi. You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened, sorta. Oh, come on! No epiphany? Quarter-life crisis? Not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line? Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. Are you coughing because she hit the nail on the head for part of that? Was there a hot teacher somewhere along the line? And that's the problem. That's a problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can come. Oh, you could tell me about yourself, Miss Bartender? Well. Yes? Sometime after I started working here, I got an interesting client. He was a dark soul, a really old Lila model. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. If this ends up being with him being solar powered, I'm gonna... He also seems to have neglected his maintenance. He was from a time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system. so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It was weird, you know. He was the only Lum I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. Oh, man. I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. Yeah, that'd be rough. So, what are you doing, Obi? So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell off while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend." Damn, Jill. Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome! I paid to see a movie like that! So what happened to that finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Jill, that's so cool. You're a good egg. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle a stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch in TV or on TV or in the theater. I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up. I'm gonna heat this up this even. I'm gonna heat this up this even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here, Mr. Bartender. Get me drunk. I don't care how. Just do it. Okay. So the one that has probably the most alcohol, let's see, what one was that? The one that's basically just one, it's like one aldehyde and a bunch of carbotrine. I don't remember which one that was though. Is it a friend reaver? Yeah, there we go. But that's only 9. So if we really want to get her drunk, we should pick one that's optional and just max it out. So what's the lowest ingredient the lowest ingredient optional? Obi! This one's kawaii, just like you, Streamchan. Alright. This ought to do the trick, hopefully. So, lightheadedness, clumsy tongue, half sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Man, that's a super old cut, Stream-chan. That, like, considering what year it is, damn. That's some ancient memes. Can't feel my legs. Obi, what is it with you messing with my ukulele book? Please stop. I can't feel my legs! Alright, let's get it on with the lewd stuff. Let's get it on with the lewd stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say... Obi! Okay. Sorry. That. B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. I feel like a B would fill a hand, wouldn't it? Also, I thought you were going to give me an actual measurement. You're just doing my cup size, doing the cup size. You're a size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Don't be like that. I can tell you're a V cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S. And your behavior makes you think your blood is AB. So, how many did I get right? Who knows? Ah, please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is going to be a success. Can I ask something? Finally! What's the point in getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way? Blood type OB. I guess it is kind of redundant. Now he's just walking on the keyboard. Because, you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Eh? No, people want to watch me do anything and everything. Seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risk and become more adventurous. It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed? You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to use for your face on all material produced by Streaming 10 LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. But learn their name, and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. Huh. This is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week. A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yeah, I'm totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And what's with this weird lag when I try to move? What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me. Should I call a cab? And risk waking her up? Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Here we are! Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We will not be playing Valhalla on Saturday. We'll be having our Christmas special. It should be pretty great. I hope you're able to join me. My folks should be here. It'll be lovely. Take care, have an excellent tomorrow, and I'll see you on Saturday. Be sure to tip your server.